Hey everyone, practice problems for Monday, October 20th. Remember, today we did estimating, so we're not finding the exact answer. Remember, the little squiggly line means approximately. So you may be trained to find the real or the totally accurate answer, but right now we're going to do a little estimating. So on your homework, I'm not going to necessarily give you answers on the ones that you have to do, but we'll set them up a little bit for you. So number one is an example where you didn't have to do number one, but if you're looking for 51% of 62, what you're going to do is round each one. Okay, so you're really kind of thinking about what would 50% of 60 be? And even 50% of 62 you could do in your heads, I'm sure. All right, so your answer is going to be somewhere around 30. All right, we're not looking for the exact answer. I know we're trained and we train you to find that exact answer, but estimating does definitely have value, especially when you're dealing with money. So for number two, the one you actually had to do, 26% of 78. Well, I'm thinking 25% of 80 is where you're going to want to be. And that's 1/4 of 80. So if you think of 80 in terms of, fourths, you cut 80 into 4 pieces. Each one of those 4 pieces would be 20, and 25% of that, or 1/4 of that, would be 20. So 26% of 78 would be about 20. All right. So let's see, number 4 over here. You can get it in there. 78% of 148. You're really looking probably more for 80% of 150. Now on that one, you're probably going to have to use some strategies that we've used to figure out actual answers. So I would think about, multiplying 150 by 0.8 or 0.80. Okay, you could set up a table, all right, where, you've got the number and the percent, and 100% of 150 is 100, obviously. 100% of 150 is 150. So you could divide by 10 and get 15, and then multiply by 8 to get 80. And then whatever you get when you multiply 15 by 8. You still could use those strategies to help you. But again, you're not finding the actual answer, you're finding an expression, an approximation. Okay? So, the trick really is to round off. Here on number 6, you're very close to 100%. So you don't really even have to do much math there. It's going to be a little bit less than 59, right? So I wouldn't even necessarily multiply 59 by 0.98 here. I would kind of take an educated guess. And that's what an estimate is. And it's an educated guess that you want to do. And it comes in handy, definitely. All right, so that's basically it. I'm not going to give you too much more there, but you're finding the estimates. All right, I'll see you Tuesday.